Welcome. We are your hosts, Chris and Tammy.
In this podcast, we dive into the mindset for networking strategies and skills you'll need to build a solid foundation to build a global business.
We've built a multi-million-dollar business and have mentored thousands of people around the globe in the last 25 years. What is your mindset health at the moment? And let's face it, we're facing a lot of challenges in every aspect of our lives on how to reset your mind to be able to deal with circumstances to help you live the life that you want to live opposed to the life that you have to live. Because I know that there are challenges. We're not blind to those. But life is interesting, right? It's cyclical. There's highs and there's lows. There's highs and there's lows. And when things goes down, it's a consolidation. This is when you start rethinking, re-strategizing how I'm going to face this new challenge, which often this challenge comes in as learning curve for you to be able to evolve as we keep moving in time.
Well, I think all through life, we're always making shifts. Nothing ever stands still. And it is an opportunity always to grow, to learn some new skills and to grow. And that's something that we've adopted. I think that over the last 28 years, we've adopted quite well. You know, when challenges come your way, you take a step back, and it's like exactly what you're reading right now. It's a mind reset. But you got to know what are the things that are holding you back? What are some of the things that you want to achieve, but you don't know why you're not able to achieve it? And you got to reset. And these are things we've been doing it for so long, Chris, that I guess it becomes natural for us, but it might not be natural for everybody. So it's important. This training is very important. Very, very important.
This training is for any endeavors. It doesn't matter what you do as a teacher, as a mom, as a husband, as a wife, as a business owner. It doesn't matter. These are constant. These are principles. There's really three limiting beliefs that can hold you back from really capitalizing on your dreams and what you really want to achieve. And the first one is the person who won't leave their current job, right? And that's because they think that they can't get anything better. And my limited belief at the beginning is, I don't know if I can get anything better. I worked hard to get here, and I don't think I can get anything better. I'm afraid to walk away from that. It's a level of security. And that's one limiting belief, in thinking that you can't get anything better because you think that that's the best you can get. Number two is, often, and I can relate to that too. Tammy actually made a comment this weekend. It says, you don't seem to like to go to parties and to.
I'm the social butterfly. Yeah.
I know I can be a bit boring. I tend to be an introvert, but I'm an introvert who has trained myself to be an extrovert. I remember when Eric Worre was talking about this, again, I can really relate to that because I like to be by myself. For me to organize a party, and even today, organize an event, I have a hard time with that because in my mind, people are not going to show up, right? They're not interested in listening to me. Even doing trainings, people are they're not interested in this. And the reality is that it's a false belief, but it's a belief that I had to train myself in handling, right? In thinking that I really have nothing to contribute. I remember thinking that way. It's interesting as I'm sharing this now, and I was preparing the training. It's interesting, but these limiting beliefs, they used to be part of me. Now it's been so far long. It's like funny for me to even think that way. But once upon a time, it's exactly what it was. Another one is you may not want to improve your diet because you love being known as the person who eats everything. I know that may sound silly, but these are the thinking limiting belief. You might not approach a prospect because you think that maybe you're too shy. And you're too shy because you don't think that person will be interested, or maybe you think that they're not going to want to be your friends anymore, or they're not going to want to invite you into their homes anymore. These are all the limiting beliefs that prevent you to become the person that you can be. And my recommendation here is and start doing an inventory of what your limiting beliefs are. People spend thousands and thousands of dollars to improve, to become a new person, whatever that may be. And at the end of the day, that's exactly what it is that you're going to do. They're going to ask you, well, what are your limiting belief? What are the things that prevent you to be or to do what you really want to do?
Yeah, it's crippling limiting beliefs. And we all have them in different areas of our lives. And I think the key thing is to pinpoint them. First of all, you have to realize that you have some, and take time. Always take personal time to reevaluate yourself. This is constantly things that Chris and I have been doing for so many years. Those of you who know us, you've watched us evolve and grow over the years because we take the time to do that, and we are open for change. We're open to evolve. We're open to become better. And so there's a lot of limiting beliefs that may have crept back into your life through this process. I don't know, but I know that some things have for us because we're not traveling anymore. We're not out there being with people, which is something that I absolutely love, is that human connection. I absolutely love it. I adjusted to the online world, but I love the interactive connection. So you got to sit back and realize, what are the things that are stopping you from being the best you can be?